YouTube done switched it up on me. Hi, everybody. I'm gonna try to wait for you guys to log on. I have to make a badge holder for somebody, and I said, why won't I go on here and do it live? Oh my god, my face is red. So, you guys, I should have posted in my community, but a lot of people don't even watch the community, so I don't think they would know. But we're gonna make badge holders live, you guys. So yeah, I did that before. I did like a series before where I was making them live. And I have a story to tell you guys. So should I tell you the story before we make the badges or after? If anybody come in, say hi. Let me go post it. And YouTube done switched up how you they done switched up how you do it. Hey, Jacqueline. So yeah, I think I'm going to make the badges while telling you guys the story. So, hey Donna. Okay, so she wanted the Chanel one that I made. So this is what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a badge holder, of course. You're gonna need rhinestones, and these are the rhinestones that I sell. Well, the crystals. You're gonna need a tray. I always give these away free when you order something from the website. And you're gonna need a pick-me-up tool, which I also give away free, but I think I give you guys a designer one when you order from me. You're gonna need the cute little wax that you put inside of the little tool. Your syringe, of course. E6000, nothing's better. Your dots, which is what I'm gonna put on the top of the paper. And then I have my 1-inch hole puncher, which I got from Amazon. So yeah, but while I'm doing this, I'm gonna put it down so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, let's. And you guys can ask me questions. I'm gonna try to look at the screen every now and then to see what you guys are saying, because I'm gonna have it like facing down. And I'm making candles, you guys. You guys see. So this is one. This is rose. And it smells so good. You like rosebuds. This is another. So it's like for Christmas time. And all of these smells like super good. I still have to put drizzles on some of them. And then this one, which is like a sea theme. And then I have peaches. But yeah, let's get into the badges. I'm gonna move you guys out the way. Okay, so can you guys see me good? Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is cut this out. So I always take my little puncher. Hold on, because I want to cut this out. Because for some reason, oh, I probably can try the side one. I want to make sure I cut it. Yeah, I want to cut it. So I'm just going to cut this free. So I can get in there. Because you want to make sure you got it. Because when you guys order them from me, you can either cut them yourself or you can have me cut them. And you want to make sure it's just like that. So I'm not going to need this anymore. that is it. And I do put it on photo paper so it can be shiny. But you guys, you know, you don't have to have it on photo paper. But I just like it because it makes the quality good. So I've already tested this. I always tell everybody to test this before you actually put your rhinestones on there. Because if you don't, you're going to decorate all this, use up all them stones and your picture for nothing. Because it's gonna pop on you. So always stretch it. So I always stretch it. Now let's prep our syringe. Here's a syringe. And like I said, I get my syringes sometimes from CVS because I don't like ordering them when they give them to you for free. So you pop that off. And then this is my E6000. I live by this. This is the best. But it is strong smelling. So if you can't take this scent, I would recommend you wear a mask. Since we got so many of them now. Okay. And so I just squeeze in towards the side. One side. So it's only on one side because when you put this in, you don't want it to be filled up. You see how I got it on one side? So when you put this in, you will be able to push it in without making a mess. So then I'll put it upright, and it's all going to fall like to the bottom, and then I can get it all the way up. And you want to get all the air out. So what you see the air right there? You don't want that because it can start drying up your stuff. So just keep pushing, backing up until there is no air. And now our syringe is prepped. So now you want to put your top on. Now these trays I give you guys with orders are a godsend. I have so many because I also make diamond paintings and I have a whole bunch of trays for that. So these are my crystals. This big bag is the single bag, but when you order my kits, you don't get as much in the kits. Like, this is a lot. Like, the bag is filled. I can do so many bags with this. So what I like about this tray is that if you shake it, they fall into the grooves, and it'll be easy for you to pick up. So while you're doing that, it'll be easy. So what I do next is, because I'm using this, I'm going to go ahead and prep this first. And these are my resin dots that I sell on my website. So you just take a dot, make sure you do not touch the bottom of it because you will leave an imprint. So what I'm going to do is take this, and I like to hold them in between my fingers like that, because when I put this in between my fingers, it's going to make it fall directly on there. And then all you do is squeeze it together, because if you don't, it have like some air bubbles in there. But the more you rub the back, like rub it all the way, and there you go, a beautiful dot. And it is kind of raised. So then what I would do is I only put it here, and I like to use a generous amount. So I want to make sure the chenille is angled right, because once you put this down and push it, it's gonna, the glue is gonna spread to where to get all over the back. So you want to go like that and press it. I'm pressing it down right now. And let me look at it for a second, guys. Okay, so that way it is centered along with this. So it's going like straight like that. So what I do next is you can sit and let it dry if you want, but I really don't. So what I do is I move on to doing around the perimeter. So that's what we're going to do now. So whenever you get this, every time you order from me, I give you guys one of these, but they be cute pins, so they'll be like decorated pins. I just didn't feel like putting them out the box. So what you would do is, a little bit goes a long way, so this will last you a long time. So what you would do is you would take this and you would put it here, and it will get in there. Can you guys see that? So it's inside the little hole, and that's all you needed was that little bit. So it'll go a long way. So what I like to do is, like I say in every video, if you guys haven't seen my videos, I have a lot of videos. So what I do is I put a lot. I be really generous, but I do them in sections, so you can see. And so I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. So here is my tool. My crystals are beautiful. So then I just go. And you just keep going like this, guys, all the way around the perimeter. And I like doing it like this because if you do it dot by dot, if you make a mistake and over put the glue on, you will be able to tell. But like this, you cannot, dang, that's too far, but you cannot tell even though I did it like that. So it'll all look like one solid piece, if you guys know what I mean. So doing it like making one little, like one line is way better than doing like one dot, because if you make one dot, and then you press and you get it all like it spill out, you will be able to tell. But if you do it like this with one flat thing, you won't be able to tell. I learned that by trial and error, you guys. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so I'm going to get to what I was going to talk about before. You know, around the time I was doing the giveaways for the keychains, you guys? Well, it was a girl that won. I chose her, and she won. But she wanted to order some of my... I gotta clean that up. She wanted to order... Uh-oh. She wanted me to make her... Put my finger on there. She wanted me to make her... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. She wanted me to make her some of these. So I'm going to let this sit for a second before I do around the border. She wanted me to make some of the papers things that I do. I'm going to let this sit for a second, you guys. And tell you guys about... Oh, goodness gracious. Ooh, oh, I gotta wait. Okay. That was too close. Okay. So she wanted me to make... Hi, Dolores. No, my stones do not give that appearance. I have, if you go back and look at some of my old videos, I still have my some of the badges that I made, and no, they don't give. Those are rhinestones. I don't use rhinestones because the E6000 will eat the glue. It will eat the back of it up. But these stones, if you can see, but these stones right here, it won't do that to them because they're resin stones. They're totally different from rhinestones. Do not use rhinestones. They're very bad. Like the E6000 is too powerful, so it eats off the back of it. So you need resin stones, and I sell those on my website. But yeah, this they won't mess up the backs. Let me see if I can show you here, because if you can look, these are not. If you look at resin, if you look at rhinestones, they have this silver backing, so it's like you can just scratch it off. That's how the rhinestones look. But these, they're not. They're shiny all the way through. So here is, if you can see them, they're shiny. So there's nothing for them to rub off on, because they're shiny like the front. If you can see that. So yeah, they're not rhinestones. They won't change. That's for you, Jacqueline. Hi, Regina. Okay, so the lady, she sent me some pictures that she wanted me to do. Now, you guys, if I make you guys some sheets like this, make sure the pictures that you send me is nice and right. Yes, rhinestones are bad. Yes, don't use rhinestones, you guys. So, she sent me pictures of what she wanted, and some of them were good, and some of them I couldn't use because she sent me the pictures saying, you can't copyright on there and all that stuff like that. You can't use those. So this is one she sent me. So this came out good. This is another one she sent me, and the holes that I used, the 1-inch holes I used to make a lot of them, I couldn't crop out this little thing she sent. So I needed something that wasn't like that. And then she sent me this. And I think this was cute. And then she sent me this. Now this is how she sent it to me. And then she sent me this. So these are the sheets. She sent them to me like that. Now I gave her a lot of them. And that's not what she paid for, but I still gave her a lot because I printed out a whole sheet. And then this one, she sent me this. And then she sent this. These are the only ones that I can do, and every one that she sent had these little tab things on them. So I couldn't crop them out right, or the whole picture was like distorted. It was messed up. I could only zoom in it so much. So instead, now this girl, she won one of my trinkets, so I sent off that too. She had my phone number. Like, I gave her my home line, my phone number, like, to call. Like, she could have called me. So she, instead of calling and talk to me, and around this time, right after sending her stuff, I had got really sick, and I was like in bed all the time. So I was super sick. Now I went my Facebook. I got a message, and she went on there talking about how the last two that I showed you, how they were not good. They wasn't good quality. They wasn't this. They wasn't. I mean, she was like going in. Now, this girl could have called me. I never have a problem like that. But if I ever did, or I could say out of my whole time being in business, I only had 2 problems, and they were corrected. They said they didn't like how that was done. Then I said, okay, and I redid them, and I sent them over. It wasn't a problem. This girl, she didn't even tell me. Like, she didn't even, I was like, so she went and made a long post on one of my pictures talking about, beware of this girl, don't do this, don't that. I mean, just riding out. It was like, I was like, you could have called me. I gave you my number. This could have been rectified. Like, if you didn't like it, it was because those are the pictures you sent me. I couldn't reduplicate them, and I didn't have You know, you can only stretch it out so much before it becomes distorted. And the one she had a problem with was this one, and this one. Now, this is the quality of them. Do you see that? I don't think there was nothing wrong with that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with this one and that, except for the little dots. I don't know what those are, but I could not get them off of the, I couldn't get them off of the thing because that's how she sent me the picture. So this girl done went on Facebook, child, on my, right up under my post. Talking about beware this girl. I thought she was so nice. I thought she was so cool. But she did this, she did that. I'm like, excuse me? So I text her because I have her number. And I was like, you know, you could have just texted me or called me and said you didn't like how those last three look. And remember, she only paid for like 25. I sent her I sent her 1, 2, 3. It was 3 of these out of each one. And you seen all the ones she ordered. So I gave her extra. I gave her the little rhinestones things. I gave her like this with some of the cute little free stuff I be giving, the pins, all that. And I'm like, you could have just called me. And then I gave her the free keychain. So I was very upset. Plus I was sick. And I was upset when I read that and seen that she put that under my post when she could have called me. Or even text me. But yeah, that was crazy. Dolores, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. Okay, you guys, I think I let this sit a little long enough. Now, if you, oh no, if you want to check, just like move it a little bit, and if it doesn't move, then it's good to go on to your next step. No, wait, don't put them in the dryer yet because I'm on live. It's gonna be making all that noise. So now we're gonna move on to the sides, and then we'll be done. Okay. But yes, Dolores, she did that. So when I do the sides, I like to put one line, like so. And then what I do is, I take it and I flatten it out. Now you guys might think it might look messy, but I'm telling you, it won't. It will not look messy. So once you put that line, you're going to go to the middle and then push outward. You guys see, like, is it? Uh-oh. I see my mess. Hold on. I'm trying to get it to focus. Okay, once you get it over there, then once you put it in the middle, then you move it off to the side. Put it in the middle, move it off to the side. And this tool makes it go so much faster. But I have so many pick-me-up tools on my website that I converted from pens, cute pens, into these kind of tools. And with these tools, it makes your work go quick. So I have those up on the website too. See, and we almost done. Yeah, you guys, do not use rhinestones on these projects with E6000 because they're gonna make it look so ugly. It'll eat up the back of that material. I just don't see how rhinestones can look alright with super glue, which I would think would be more harsh than E6000, but I guess not. Put that on backwards. I see your comment, Dolores. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. And it's not gonna lose its shine. What'd you say? Let me see. Yes, yes. If she would have said something, like she didn't like them or something, I would have been like, okay, can you send me a better picture? And then do them over. And send them to a free of charge. I would. That's exactly what I would have did. Thanks, Dolores. Yes, you guys. And this is how it's done. Boom, boom, boom. So you can hold it from the back. And it won't lose its shine because these are not rhinestones. Cutie. You know what? This ring light is too much. See, it still got that shine though. I had to turn the ring light away. Thank you. Yeah, the girl, she wanted the Chanel one. So yeah. So I got Chanel resin, so I'm gonna make a cute little a Chanel mold. And I'm gonna make a cute Chanel thing to put right here. I'm gonna make the Chanel logo there. I should have had it made, but I did not. Yeah, me too. I like the clear, but if I'm doing colored stones, I like to put the back of the I like to use the colored stones that I'm using badge reel. So that's why I try to order a lot. And then look at all this. Look at all this. I hadn't even used like half of this on that one. And you'll get a whole bag of these. So just put them right back. And I love this tray. Dolores, I forgot to send you a keychain because I think I sent everybody else's off, but yours broke. It busted. So I'm gonna have to make you another one. I'm sorry. Yes, the girl was riding out on me. She's like, I thought this girl was the sweet girl. I thought she was this. I thought she was that. Yes, child. Yes. That woman was right. Okay. I have my YouTube page. It's under my name. I have to get used to it. Okay, just think about talking to one of your homegirls. That's just how it is. You get on there and you just act like you're talking to one of your homegirls. So I'm making a soap, and it's this. And when I tell you it smells so good, what I did was, I know how to pipe, right? You can't really see it, but I know how to pipe. So what I did was piped out these little wave looking things. I'm gonna put the heat torch on it, and then it's gonna melt into this, but it's gonna make it look like waves, so it look like sea, because the smell is sea breeze. And when I tell you it smells so good. But in the sea theme, I done colored and painted all of these seashells. So I colored them, like hand colored them, and I'm making a honey a milk honey one too. So I make these, the thing you see up under here, this is gonna be like a honeycomb. So once I pour these off of these combs, I'm gonna break it apart and stick it inside of the piping. Then I'm gonna pipe on top of the, and all this is wax. So yeah, don't worry about this. But these are the seashells that I painted to go in the sea theme thing. And then I got a little cute sea turtle. So and all of this is gonna melt, but I know, but it hey, I like for it to look pretty, so I'm just trying to unmold this without breaking it, because I have been breaking them like crazy. So when I get it out, I paint it. Oh no, I think I just broke a leg. Some people say, do it quick and fast. Get it out. Oh, I did. I broke off his leg. Oh, poor baby. And I would have painted it. I wonder, can I stick it back on with the hot glue? Not hot glue, but like heat it up a little bit and then push it back on. Oh no. I'm gonna have to melt this guy again. Not unless I put him a certain way inside of the piping where you can't see that other leg. Is that bad? Isn't he so cute? And of course I'm gonna color the shell a little bit. I just like to make a lot, because I have two here that I have to do. But yeah, I think that's gonna be so cute on a little wave. You put it in here. One of the little waves. And these have lids, so I can't make them too high or I won't be able to put the lid on. And I still have to cut these down, but I don't do it until I finish my little artwork. Yeah, you guys. So yeah, that's what I've been up to and dealing with, because she had the right one today, because I am very nice. But don't try to make me out to be something I'm not. Like, don't be like trying to think I'm out to get you, because I'm definitely not. Okay, I have too much stuff to do than to get you. And that rhymed. It really rhymed. So yes, you guys, we just made a badge live, and we got things off of our chest live, and you guys know where to go and get this stuff on my website, caressacharms.com, to order. Yeah. So Thank you. So yeah, if you guys have a question or comment, leave them down in the comment section below. If you're a small business, leave that down in the comment section below. Everybody go support small owned businesses because you know what's going on. It's a pandemic. People ain't working. So yeah, I know. And I'm like, I felt bad because she didn't like something. But if she would have reached out to me, I would have sent her the other ones, and I would have sent her the whole sheet because I don't want to, what am I gonna gain from doing that from off of a couple sheets of stickers? I mean, of printouts. Like, I wasn't out to get her for that. So yeah, I am not. You're gonna have bad days in businesses. You're gonna have good days. You're gonna have bad people buying from you and saying things about you. But you gotta have a thick skin. That's just like with YouTube. YouTube can be very nasty, like very mean. People can say stuff very mean. You gotta learn to block them out. No, it ain't true. If it ain't true, you know it ain't true. So don't get upset. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna go. We've been on here for 36 minutes. Like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up these videos. And as always, always, always have a blessed day or night. Bye.